Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Gina Helmi, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do this look. It's my very own Arabian slash Egyptian look. So first I start by applying some Thayer's Witch Hazel, and I just tone my face with this. And I just dab it lightly all over my face. Then I use my CeraVe face lotion, and this is a non-comedogenic lotion, so that's why I love using this on my face, just to avoid any possible sensitivities to acne or anything like that. And then I go in with my concealer. There's something with me about using concealer before anything else, but I do like to go in with the concealer first. I'm not sure why, but it's just a personal preference. And I just go around the little things that I want to cover up. And then I just go in with one of my more dense brushes and I just brush it out to make sure it's more even and it doesn't look too harsh on my face. And I also like to go underneath my eyes, very close to my eyes, so that it covers up my dark circles. And then I just keep blending things out so that no fine lines are showing or anything like that. I just go all over my face with this. I try to just make it as even as possible so that when the foundation goes over, it's really easy to apply. And I love using this Sephora Pro palette. I'll go ahead and try to find it and link it in the description box below. But before I go in with my palette, I like to brush my eyebrows just in case they caught any concealer in them. And from the Sephora palette, I use one of the light colors to just get it underneath my eyebrows and all over my eyelid. Just to make sure it's like a neutral, easy base for anything else to go over it and to create contrast if I'm gonna apply any other color. And then I just use one of my fluffier brushes and I go in with some kind of a brown. I prefer a lighter brown at first, and I know this looks a little like it's a little bit of a dark brown, but I just blend it as much as I can, and it's just at the corner of the eye. I don't go all the way in, and I just want to give my eyes a dimension before I start going in with a color or anything a little bit more complicated, and I just blend it and blend it and blend it until it really just looks like it's a shadow. It's not really a defined line. And using the same brush, I just go with a pinkish color, and I just go over it. As you can see, it's giving it a more warmer tone, and it's allowing it to just catch on the color without it looking like it's too pink. And then I go in with the darker pinks or a darker maroon-ish kind of a color, and I just apply it at the corner and blend and blend and blend even more to make things look like they flow. It's not like one color is there and then another color is like right over it, but no, you want everything to flow. And then I go back in with my concealer, the number 9 from Sephora, and I just create a little bit of a crease, and it's not going to be too harsh of a cut crease like you normally see on the Instagram posts, but this is just like an easy kind of a blended crease, and I'll show you how I do the blend. I just try to spread out as much as I can the concealer that I just applied, and then using the same brush that I used for my eyeshadow, I'll go in and blend at the corners of the cut crease just so that it doesn't seem too harsh of a cut. Then using my Stila Glitter on the Go, I use the shade Kitten Karma, and I just take a little bit and I try to make a little bit of a definition around the lighter area that I just created, and that's just gonna make your entire makeup more glowy and more defined. but not too harsh at the same time since the colors are not that drastically different. So it's just like a little bit of a glitter and it just opens up your eyes a little bit more. Honestly, doing this without a mirror, I was literally using my phone screen to look at what I'm doing. It was a little hard, but that was the best I could do. And then I use the LA Colors eyeliner. It's just a pencil, and I'll try to link everything that I used in this video in the description box below if I could find it. And I just do my upper waterline before I go in with the eyeliner. And here I'm using the Superstar eyeliner by L'Oreal. It really glides on the eyes super easily, and it's because of the pointiness of it, it's so easy to make the wing. And I just make sure both sides are even, and I just go and fill it in up until the inner corner of my eyes. And also another thing about the Arabian look is that they like to make the eyes look super wide, and that's why I'm going so deep into the corner, just to bring out that wideness of the eye. And it was kind of hard to apply the eyeliner itself in that inner corner, so I just used the brush to blend in the what I just applied, and then using the same brush I just picked up a black color and I just went over the little corners that I couldn't really reach using the liquid eyeliner itself. And I just try to make a little bit of a shade underneath my waterline. And then I just curl my eyelashes to prep them for the mascara. And here I'm using the Ka-Brow eyebrows filler, and I just go into the corners, the outer corners of my eyebrows first, and then I fill them in. And I like to make it as if it's like feathered, so it looks a lot more natural than it would normally be if you're just using a powder and you're filling it in all the way. And I also like to go and do a little bit of feathering towards the corners of my eyebrows, the inner corners of my eyebrows, just because it makes them look thicker and more dramatic for this look. And then I go in with my Tarte mascara, and I'll go ahead and link it in the description box below. But I just like to apply very thick layers of mascara for this look, just because I'm not using false lashes. So I just go in for multiple layers of mascara. And just to create a little bit more of a glowy look, I just go in with the Stila Glitter on the Go eyeshadow glitter, and I go underneath just to make this little extra pop to the eyes. Then I go in with my foundation, but here's a little trick that I do. I do put some foundation on my hands and then I apply some lotion with it, just because it dries out my face so much. So if you're using some kind of a foundation that dries out your face, you can also do this, and I just mix it with my fingers and apply it directly to my face. And then I just grab one of my foundation brushes and I start to blend it all over my face, especially around the areas that didn't get much of my concealer. But I try to cover up everything and just go with the brush all over around my eyebrows, around my cheeks and chin. And I also like to go a little bit on my neck, just so that there's not any harsh lines between my face and my neck. And here I'm going to be using Sephora's translucent powder. and it's super easy to use. I just use one of my brushes to apply this. I poked myself there, but um, I just like to pick up a little bit and go around the areas where it normally gets oily, and around my chin, and also I use my fingers for the little more concentrated parts that I want to cover up a little bit more, or just apply more of the product to. And here I'm just creating a little bit more of a definition. It just happens to be lighter, so it just creates that nice crease right around the corner of my contour line. And here I'm just using my Tarteist Pro Glow kit, and it has a bronzer in it that I really enjoy using around my cheeks. I also use it on my forehead, and I just blend it in with the rest of the powders that I've used on my face. And also around my cheeks and underneath my jawline is usually somewhere I'd apply it. And around my nose, instead of the harsh contour, again, I just use any bronzer that I have around my nose, and it just gives it that extra dimension without it looking too harsh. And then I go in with my highlighter, and I just like to go on the tip of my nose and a little bit in the middle of my nose to give it that thinness, and also underneath my eyebrows and around my lips, just on the top part of my lips, not on the bottom part. And then using just one of my highlighter brushes, I start applying my highlighter on my cheeks. But here's a trick that I've learned. You can use your setting spray, just spray it on your highlighter brush and then pick up some more product and apply it over what you've already applied, and it just makes it super glowy. So if you're going for the extra pop, if you're going for the extra highlighter on your face, then I recommend trying this method for this look, just because it gives it a much more dramatic effect. Using my blush brush, I just go around my cheeks, my forehead, and my chin, and then I use my Smashbox lipstick, and I'll try to link in the description box below. This one is so cute. I got it around Christmas, so I'm not sure if they're gonna have the same packaging, but I'll try to find one or a close one to it. And I just go in with this basic red on my lips. And then using the Tarteist Pro Glow, I just apply some of the powder bronzer over it just to make it more matte, and I just like the matte look. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you know this about me. I love, love, love matte lipstick. And that's pretty much it for this look. And you can also just accessorize and wear something that makes it look more Arabian, or however you want it to look. I'll show you what I have done for my accessories and my outfit, so just keep watching and you'll see. As you can tell, I had a little too much fun doing this, but that's really it for today's video, you guys. You can just pose and take pictures and do all that you want to do, but don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I love every single one of you. Thank you for watching. Bye!